So my name is Vendula Zlamalova. My job title is compounder, fresh and dairy compounder. And yeah, I come from Czech Republic. I come from a small city called Olomouc, which is very nice and beautiful. Freedom of movement for me, it's open book of possibilities. It's chances in general. You can basically decide wherever you want to go, whenever you want to go, and just go to live somewhere else, to work somewhere else, to make your life different from whatever it was before. Well, basically because Czech Republic is still a member of the European Union, being a teenager, you don't want to go through the bureaucracy of visas or trying to sort out any of the documents. So you are happy that you've got the passport and you just can, put your finger into a map and just go wherever you want to. Basically, freedom of movement is something that allowed me to leave my country on a good terms, though, and put me into a place where I'm much happier, because I know that if I stayed in my country, I would probably ended up a little bit more bitter person, because a lot of people just keep complaining about how their life is harder in that particular country, but not a lot of those people have the courage to actually go out and do something more for their life to get better. And I feel that if there wasn't the freedom of movement, I would just end up the same way. I would just, sit basically at home and feeling like I haven't experienced the world that I can see in the television or, read from the books and stuff like that. I would just feel like it's not the full human being that could have developed if there wasn't the freedom of movement. Oh, yeah, my hopes for the future. Basically, I would like people stop dividing other people into boxes according to what box they come from. Because to me, when some people say, you're not this color, you don't have this beliefs, you don't have this culture, so you're not suitable enough for our box, And I feel this is absolutely wrong, because when you go somewhere, when you respect the culture of the box that you go to, when you respect people and when you're trying to be a good part of that box, then there's no possible reason for you to be denied access, So yeah, for me it's just the hope that it's gonna get better and we will stop basically splitting ourselves into these different kind of boxes, groups, ethnicities, whatever. I'm just hoping that at some point we just cope as one big humanity, and that's it. This is actually quite interesting, because when I was working in the UK factory, you've got like a few nationalities over there, particular ones, and you kind of get your brain around of how they think and how they work, and it's obviously something completely different to your mentality that you're coming from. And it's kind of nice to see how everybody's working together and trying to basically get to the same sort of way or solution or whatever. And then when you come here to Germany, you've got, again, another mix of nationalities, another mix of cultural influences around you. And it's nice to go through it because it's very refreshing. Compare it to my Czech nationality or my Czech brain or the way how we think, it just widens your perspective, And that's why I like about the work, because over here people tend to cooperate and people tend to learn how to work together, and I think that this kind of a way should be applied to the whole world.